Well, if you were trapped in an airport last week and forced to watch CNN, or stuck in a log cabin at the end of the earth with only Max Boot for company, obviously we feel sad for you, but you might have come to the conclusion that the United States had been taken over by Russia, because for a full week, hysterical pundits and lawmakers have claimed that the president somehow committed treason during the summit in Helsinki, right there on stage. Treason, a death penalty offense. And that merited impeachment or maybe a military coup. One member of Congress from Tennessee called for that. Well, what did voters think? They didn't seem to care at all, literally at all. A new Wall Street Journal NBC poll found the president's approval rating increased a point from 44 to 45. Why are they so unfazed? Well, perhaps because another poll, this is a fascinating one by Gallup, found that the number of voters, the percentage of voters concerned about Russia, less than 1%, just a hash mark. The number one concern for American voters on both sides of the aisle, immigration. Interesting. Richard Goodstein is a lawyer who advised Hillary Clinton's presidential campaigns. He's very concerned about Russia. He joins us tonight. So, Richard, the question is, you've sounded the alarm, boy, for more than a year now that the president is part of a sleeper cell, working for Vladimir Putin to overthrow our democracy from within. And I think you believe that. You're very sincere about it, very intense. You've got all the sort of fake data on that. You haven't convinced anybody. Why? Is it time to do some soul searching and ask, like, why have I failed?
So here's what's fake data. That Gallup, that poll that you cited, that Wall Street Journal NBC poll, half of it was taken before that fabulous press conference that Trump had with Putin and half afterwards, okay? If you look at Gallup has him at 42 this week. The aggregate of polls of Real Clear Politics has him at 43. 538 has him at 42, okay?
Whatever. I mean, this number goes up and down.
Here's the point.
But the issue numbers, though, are interesting, really interesting, don't you think? Nobody cares about Russia. Why?
Well, the fact of the matter is, again, Obama, Clinton, and Reagan all, when they had numbers appreciably higher than Trump is now, got clobbered in the midterm elections.
And he may get clobbered. Look, I'm not making that, but hold on, I'm not making that case. I'm not here to say Republicans are going to win in the midterm. I don't know. I don't even like politics. I don't cover it very much. I'm interested in the ideas, the issues, what actually is moving the country in one direction or another. And Russia is what we spent a year and a half talking about because it's the most important thing, because Trump is a secret agent for Putin. And in the Gallup poll, I think you would agree that's a pretty good poll. Less than 1% believe you. They don't care what you're saying. Your mouth is moving, but they don't understand the words. It's of such little interest. Instead, they're worried about immigration. What do you think of that?
Well, a couple things. First of all, Trump is underwater on immigration in that very Wall Street Journal NBC poll that you cited by a not insubstantial margin. And secondly, as regards Russia, in the past year, more people believe than believed a year ago that Mueller's on the right track and that Russia did interfere. And more people believe, 10% more, believe that the Russians actually affected the outcome of the election. So, yeah, I agree. It's not in the top 10.
No, it's not only in the top 10. It doesn't even rate. It's a hash mark. It's unmeasurable. The number is so small. So here's the point I'm making. Not that I'm not arguing whether Mueller's doing a good job or whether the Republicans are going to win or lose in the midterms. I'm just saying, as an issue, this is insane because it's a democracy, and the parties should speak to the things that voters care about. That's what they're supposed to do. And the Democrats have been talking for a year and a half about something they literally couldn't be less interested in. Meanwhile, there are all these other issues that affect their day-to-day lives, and you guys are either ignoring them or you're on the wrong side. Let's pardon people who committed assault and larceny so they can stay in the country because we need more criminal illegals. Like, let's abolish ICE. That's not what the public wants, right?
I agree.
Or do they want that?
What the public wants is economic justice and social justice. That's actually, I think, what the Democrats are going to run on in 2018 and 2020, and it's what the public doesn't think they're getting. So I'm not part of that whole ICE business. I don't go there.
But hold on. But that's the cutting edge. I'm sure you don't, because our viewers may not know this since they know you from TV, but like in real life, you're sort of a sane person. I don't think you're crazy, actually. I mean, more or less. That's kind of the cutting edge of your party is abolishing ICE right now. They really going to win on that? Honestly.
I understand that there are people who want to dramatize the relatively few candidates, and I'm not somebody who supports them, who wants to do away with ICE. Okay, that's not the majority view right now. Okay.
All right, we'll see. We'll still check next week. Richard, thank you. We're out of time, sadly. Good to see you.